Hello amazing people, welcome back to my channel guys. How you all doing today? Hope you're all doing great and I hope you're generally fine. Today's video is going to be a very quick and interesting one. I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful dolman sleeve kaftan dress, or you can call this a free dress, okay, with a turn-up sleeve. Yes, so super easy guys. If you want to see how I achieve this, then just stick around with me to the end of this video as we go this of course together. Yeah, we'll go through this together. So here I have my African prints already laid down on the table. So I'm going to be cutting out for both the front and the back piece together. Yes, because it's a free dress, and I have this folded into four. So usually we'll have our fold for the African print, usually comes by the length of 45, and we usually fold by that length. But in this case, I'm folding it on the longer length part, okay, so that I can achieve the full length I want. So the full length I'm working with is actually 56 inches with some extra allowances, making 58. Okay, yeah. So if I had to fold it along the length of 45, that means I'll be having some joining at the lower part. I hope you understand. So right now, I'm just making my vertical measurement. You can see me from the top. I'm marking out my chest line at 9 inches. Then the waistline at 17 inches. Then the next is the hip line at 24. And of course, the full length of the dress with so 2 inches extra allowances. So I'll just go ahead and make a straight line on all these points. Okay, the chest line, the waistline, and the hip line. There I have it. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to indicate the width I'm actually working with. Yeah. So the first thing now is to get the shoulder measurement. Remember I said it's a dolman sleeve, which means it's a cut together sleeve. So I'm taking note of the shoulder, which is 16 divided by 2, that's 8. You can see me making that point there. So after the shoulder comes the sleeve, right? So from that point, I'm going to indicate the length of the sleeve. For me, I'm using 10 inches. You can use any sleeve length of your choice. So this is 10 inches from that point. Okay, I see me making that point there. Then from there also, I will mark out extra 2.5 inches. So that 2.5 inches is what I'm going to use for the turn up. Okay, so I'm taking note of that 2.5 inches now, okay? That's it, guys. I'm just going over it again. First of all, the shoulder divided by 2, which is 8. Then after that, the length of the sleeve, which is 10. Then after that, 2.5 inches extra for the turn-up. I hope you understand. There's nothing confusing here about. So once I've gotten that, then I'll go ahead and mark a straight line all the way. So indicating that this is where my my width stops. So I'll go ahead and cut out the remaining excesses. Mind you, the sleeve length we're using is 10 inches. You can choose to make yours shorter, okay? Yeah, especially with the one we have on the thumbnail. Yeah, so the next thing now is to mark out my slope. So at that edge, I'm taking note of 1 inches, then of course, and also 3 inches at the top of that my unfold part. So you can see me connecting this point together to get my slope, okay? Yes. So after that now, I will start imputing what my horizontal measurement. Now the bust measurement for me here is 38. If I divide it by 4, I have 9.5. Yeah. So 9.5, I'm going to mark an extra 3 inches of allowance. Remember, it's a free dress, so inclusive of the hemming allowance. So the waist was 36 divided by 4, that's 9 plus extra 3 inches of allowance. The hip, 44 divided by 4, that's 11 plus extra 3 inches of allowance. So that's it. Then going down to the lowest part of it, I'm also going to mark the hip measurement of 44 divided by 4, 11, and of course 3 inches of allowance. Okay, yeah, so I can have it like that, marked out straight. Well, this will mean that I'll be having a slit by the side. Remember, it's a full length dress, so to enable me, proper movement, you have to create a slit by the side, say about 10 to 15 inches upward. But in my own case, I don't want to put a sleeve by the side. I'll rather make it in form of an A line. So you see me marking out extra 4 inches again. Okay, yeah. So I'll just go ahead and connect this point from the bust to the waist to the hip, all the way to the flange. That is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So you can see me connecting these shapes together. Yeah, super easy, guys. There's nothing honestly difficult here at all. Just extra 4 inches after marking my hip measurement on the lower part to give it that A-line shape effect. So in order to eliminate sharp edges from that end point, you can see me, I'm going up by 2 inches. Then I'll come to the unfold part and indicate 4 inches as my bust span. Okay, bust span is the nipple to nipple distance of A divided by 2, that's 4. Then you can see me, this is just for me to create a little bit of curve on that lower part, okay? And of course, that is optional. If you want, you can leave yours like that. Yes, so coming back to the top part now, what I'm going to do now is to create my armhole effect. Remember, it's a dolman sleeve. It's cut together, so I have to create an armhole effect. So in doing this now, I needed to take note of what my sleeve opening is going to be. You can see this is supposed to be my sleeve opening. And what I have here is 8 inches. So that 8 inches, which means by the time I make my stitch by the sides, at the shoulder part, and also towards the armhole part, that means my sleeve opening will be 7 inches. And for me, I would want it to be wider. Okay, you can leave it to yours like that, but I would have loved my sleeve opening to be 9 inches. So for that reason, I had to move down again. Okay, so you see me, I had to move down from that point by extra 2 inches, so that by the time I make my stitch, I would want to go back to that sleeve opening. I hope you understand that. Initially, this was my sleeve opening, but when I took note of what I have, I know that by the time I make my stitch, it's going to be 7 inches. So I had to increase it, okay? So you can see me making that extra increase on that's my the chest line. See me, I just went down there. So right now I'm trying to create another armhole, so you can see this now. So I'll just go ahead and discard the initial one because I'm not, of course, making use of it again. Okay, yes, so this is it, guys. There's nothing difficult here at all. So once I've achieved that, then I can now face my neck measurement. So the neck width I'm using a neck width of 5 inches, which is wider than the ordinary the usual neckline we use. Okay, more like a bit of both line effect. The neck width of 5, then of course a neck depth of 4.5. And here for me, I'm using the neck measurement for both the front and the back piece. Okay, yes, so this is optional. You can do any neck width or neck depth of your choice, whether you want the front to be different or the back, whichever it is you want. So we're done here now, so I'll just go ahead and cut this out so you can see these, guys. So once I'm done, you can see how my dress is looking. I'm flipping it to the opening now. You can see how the proper view is looking now. So beautiful already. So the first thing now, of course, is to go ahead and hem my neck, tape my neck. You can use a bias, you can cut out a facing for it. Once I tape my neck, and then I'll go ahead and join the shoulder. So I'm using my pin to demonstrate that now. So tape the neck, join the shoulder. That is the first step. Then you open this up. Opening this up now, on that sleeve part now, we are now going towards create our turn up effect. Okay, yes. So once I've joined my shoulders, and you see this on the right side now, on the wrong side rather, I will now indicate that 2.5 inches. Remember that 2.5 inches we marked when we're drafting our pattern? That 2.5 inches, now I'm just indicating it. Now I'm going to mark out a straight line. Okay, yes. So this is what I'm going to use now to create my turn up effect. So once I have it lined up this way, I'll go ahead and make my fold. I'll just fold like half of an inch like this, and of course fold it on that line. Okay, I hope you can see this. Yes, so that's what I'm just going to do now. Make my stitch, and of course you will see how this look afterwards. So I'll go finish this up now. So here, guys, can see I'm done taping the neckline. I used my bias tape for it, and of course made that stitch on the shoulder part as well. So flipping it to the right side, you can see how this is looking already. Yes, guys, so you can see that threading on that part we sewed. So this is the time to create the turn up effect now. So I'm going to be making my fold inwards now, okay, on towards the right side. I'm making my fold such a way that that threading will not be able to show. Okay, so it's just like me folding it like half of an inch upward from that stitch line. Okay, yes, so you see me making that fold. I'm using my pin. You can see when you flip it to the inside, you can see that part, the thread will just be showing inside. I'm just holding it down at both ends. Guys, this is it though. There's nothing difficult here. We have just created that turn up effect. Okay. Yeah. So once I've put this in place, I'm also going to do the same thing for the other sleeve part as well. I'm just going ahead to hold it down with a pin at both ends. Okay. Yes. So once I'm done, then I'll go ahead what start joining the sides. It's super easy, guys. So just fold this properly and join the side. So once you join the side, that turn up effect is going to stay, it's going to be in place. The most important thing is to make sure that you iron it properly. But if you also want, you can also stitch it at the center. Okay, you can just go ahead and stitch it at the center there as well, which is towards that shoulder joining. Yes, you can just stitch it on to hold it down as well. Then of course give it a good press. By the time you join it by the sides, then this will be all putting in place. You will have it in place, and that's it, guys. You join the side and hem the lower part of this dress, and trust me, this outfit is ready. Yes, guys. So I'll go ahead and finish this up, and of course you see how this is looking already. And here we'll have it, guys. Our dress is like ready. You can see this. I've gone ahead to hem the lower part, join the sides. You can see how this is looking. You can see the turn up effect looking all beautiful. You can see this. So that stitch, like I said, you can see me making that stitch. You can hardly see this actually directly on that shoulder line. Okay, just to have it in place, and that is the turn up effect. So that is it, guys, on how to make this beautiful and very stylish kaftan dress. You can, super easy, guys. You might want to try this for yourself. So I also made a belt as well. So I just went ahead to cut out a 4 inches in width. Okay, just a piece of fabric I have left over. I'm going to be joining them together, but at the end of the day I want to achieve a length of about 75 inches. Okay, yeah, 75 inches in length. So all I need to do is just to fold it into two. Okay, then I'm going to sew like half of an inch before turning it to the right side. So at the end of the day my belt will be like 1.5 inches in width, and that is it, guys. This is ready, good to go. You can rock this and of course look all beautiful in this dress. Thank you so much, guys, as we have come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you have fun, because I really did. If you find this helpful, please don't forget to like my video, share, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to do that as well. I will really appreciate that a lot. And also thank you to all my subscribers. See you on the next video. Bye.